Let's get to it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, nigga. Y'all ready to meet? You know what I'm saying? Penn North, nigga. Y'all just seen Huey Nacho. Shout out Huey Nacho. Shout out Vontae, man. We keeping it going, nigga. Let's get it.
PENN North, yo, the WB, the heart of the city. This is where everything goes down. With a smile or a frown, you can get whatever you want right now.
We on North Avenue. Police sit out here every day. They just sit there and watch niggas buy drugs every day.
24 hours a day, the police sit on that corner, across the street, on the corner of Penn North, going east. Mass transit police sit on this corner 24 hours going west.
I don't want to buy nobody to come past here. Now that you catching the.
I'm getting off after this one because YouTube playing. I'm getting off after this one. YouTube is gonna piss me off. Let's go. Penn North. We on here, nigga. Penn North, nigga.
Be the heart of the city. This is where everything goes down. With a smile or a frown, you can get whatever you want right now.
We on North Avenue. Police sit out here every day. They just sit there and watch niggas buy drugs every day.
24 hours a day, the police sit on that corner, across the street, on the corner of Penn North, going east. Mass transit police sit on this corner 24 hours a day, going west.
I don't want to buy nobody to come past here. Now that you catching the bus and getting the subway.
Only thing I know is a bunch of dope got given out. They did some pills. People started dropping like flies.
I look kind of fucked up because I just been Narcan, a few times. As you can see, they gave out free drugs, and I guess they think that trying to kill us will bring them more money.
Really, today, it really took a toll on me when I woke up and found about 50 people OD'd and 6 people died. It scared me, but it seemed like drugs still playing a part of my life.
I felt worse after they woke me up, and I started coming back around and realizing where I'm at and what's going on. And I said, God damn.
Shout out Heart of the Streets, man. He doing it good, man. He doing a big one.
Just brought me back to hell when I was just in the most peaceful place ever.
Wow.
Clinton Brockenbrough, 34 years old, born and raised in Baltimore City. I haven't been anywhere. One time I went to Myrtle Beach, after my parents passed away. Worst time of my life. I ended up losing out a lot of money. They put us in a poison environment, destroyed our educational system, destroyed our mental. They swarm this city and they swarm us with drugs, and then they tell us it's our fault for not having the willpower to turn down the things that's around us. That's what we want. That's what we know. That's what we came up on.
Is a little bit of the people's fault? Not when it's free. But when you got other shit to do, it is. But it's not their fault because the world don't give a fuck about this. The world don't give a fuck. The world don't give a fuck about the next white man either. But to the ones that succumb to the freeness, that was okay with this, knowing that they supplying y'all with all this shit and you still doing it, nobody feels bad, bro. I don't. And I love Baltimore to death. I love junkies to death. I love homeless people to death. I give everything to them. But when you sitting up here admitting that you know what they doing to you, and you basically saying how wouldn't you expect us to fall victim? Because you're right, it's white people that fall victim. But trust me, bro. Motherfucker don't feel bad when they hear shit like this.
I was introduced to drugs when I was fucking 10 years old. I never thought that I would become a drug addict. Right. I never thought that I would sniffing dope, shooting dope, smoking coke. I never thought that I would be the one out here that the youngest is calling aunt, and the other ones are yelling, "Hey yo, we got teas," and I'm running for them, and I'm waking up in the middle, butt naked in the middle of the street or in emergency room strapped to the bed. I never seen these things for my life. And people say, yo, you always got time to turn it around. But once you at a certain age, shit, wrap it up. Don't worry about yourself and just focus on your youth and help change their lives. Because, yeah, I'm going to be real, it's too late. What? 8 people in intensive care, 5 people.
Chat, it's never too late, yo. If you on drugs right now, yo, go get clean, bro. If you want help, go get that help, bro. It don't matter how old you is, go get that help, bro. Stop today, bro. It's possible to change, bro. It's possible to make your life better, bro, than it was yesterday, 2 minutes ago. Come on, we could do this, world. God, ooh, touch Baltimore City right now, dear Lord.
Did I was almost sick.
Thank you, Messiah.
I felt relieved. I felt worse as I
I'm
came
making a
back
YouTube song
around.
for y'all, yo. I love y'all so much.
Worse is not a word, but I felt worse
W
after they
Messiah.
woke me up, and I started coming back around and realizing where I'm at and what's going on. And I said, God damn, they just brought me back to hell when I was just in the most peacefulest place ever.
My name's Dustin. I just recently got clean, got on methadone, got myself some help. Just because of things like this. I mean, I was scared for my life. I understand why other people aren't, but hopefully this will open up somebody's eyes. You know what I mean?
Hopefully. Stop giving me ads. I don't like ads. Every time I was a kid, boy, I was
How
mad
many
at
people
that.
have you seen guys that overdose out here before? About 20 altogether. And the numbers are just going up. We just need to get control of it. You know what I mean? Only thing I know is a bunch of dope got given out. They did some pills. People
I'm
started
not
dropping
paying
like
for
flies.
YouTube, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
As far as I was in, from what I know, I don't know.
I'm not paying for YouTube Premium. I don't even think I'm not, bro. I'm just not, bro. I'm not paying for something that I involve in and that I watch daily for free, bro. At that point, I'll let the ad watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's not that serious, bro. I'm not paying for no YouTube Premium, bro. $0 for 1 month. Oh
One
shit.
of the more
Do I have to put a card
because I
in?
was in, was killing people. Narcan doesn't bring anybody back from it. You know what I mean? So I had a great childhood. Everything was great until about 27 when I found my mom passed away, and then I kind of went downhill from there. Walked into her bedroom. I was waking her up so she could watch my kids. I walked into her bedroom and she was cold. She was gray. And that was it. They said she died of a massive heart attack in her sleep. So about the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
Sad.
It doesn't get any better either. You know what I mean? Death doesn't get any.
Because most people really can't get over this, bro. And I think that's why I smoke weed the way I do. Death, going through things. But I thank God that I got God in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Because most people, all they have is human flesh. You forget what I'm saying. If anything of a spirit that they know is because of drugs, not because of what was guided on them. And if they do know because of what was guided on them, whatever introduced them into that, if that was taken away from them, they're lost. They lost. Look at his eyes when he talked. He's telling you. And most people don't make it out of death, bro. That's why most crackheads and drug addicts, I'm gonna be better term. Most drug addicts deal with death,
Easy.
bro.
I just wish we could open
Friends
our eyes and
dying,
help each
girlfriend
other out,
dying,
get
mom
out of this
dying,
situation that we're
dad
in.
dying, best friend dying, all in their
I was
face.
on pain pills from when I hurt my back, and then after they took them from me, this was like the next best thing, so I
Mm.
wouldn't be sick. So clean life would be amazing. I get my life back, get a job, be a citizen again. I mean, it takes steps, you know what I mean, one step at a time. As soon as the high goes away, your problems resurface to right there in your face. Seeing this right here, it's time to face my problems, straighten up my life.
Ain't nothing out here. I seen these people today. What happened today? If that don't wake you up, what will?
Is this the day of when they shot that boy at PENN North? Or is this the day that, you know what I'm saying? He talking about all these people dying. Hey, Joy. If they doing all this because them people overdosed and died, I'm very surprised at Baltimore.
Yo, somebody giving out free drugs and you dying off of it. Come on, that's not right. And the ones who gave us the drugs, they probably didn't even know what it was. So you can't blame them. You know, it's all about money. So okay, you can't blame them. We blame us for going and getting it, getting that line, getting it. I don't blame none of them. It's not their fault. It's our fault. You can't put our fault on somebody else.
That one.
Then they put all these police cars.
That one. Listen to the old man talking though. Listen to what he's saying, bro. This is when you don't, what I was saying earlier in the video, how you don't feel bad for people and you just listen, bro.
So it's like they really up to something, like they really mean something. To me, it's just a show. Because after this over, what they gonna do? Go back to their job, sit behind a desk? They're not gonna continue.
Thank
This
you
the
for your
realest one
interest
I
in
didn't see
conducting an
yet.
admissions flight with AT.
More people are gonna die and die and die. They want to stop. They start at the top. That's it. Where's that? But they ain't gotta tell me no more. I already see. I got my eyes open. Believe me, it's open. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change my life. I don't know about nobody else. I'm gonna be playing with my grandkids. For the next time God has me here, believe this, I'm gonna be with my grandkids. I love them. I love my kids. I'm gonna be right with them. I'm not gonna leave them no more. It's time for me to get my life right the way my wife want me to do, how she want me to be. I'm gonna get it right. My name is Mark Stern. Uh, I've been messing around with drugs over 40 some years. And 2 years ago, I lost my wife.
Mm.
You know, for 15 years, I had left drugs alone. But when I lost my wife, I found my way back into the streets again, started using drugs. Now at night, I don't even go home, but I do have my own place. So now I start living on the streets and I'm trying to get off drugs, but it seemed like my mind tell me, yeah, but my body tell me no. Really today, it really took a toll on me when I woke up and found about 50 people OD'd and 6 people died. It scared me, but it seemed like drugs still playing a part of my life.
Mm.
And I wish and learned to know how I really could stop. I talked to my therapist. She tried to put me into treatment. I went, but I left using other excuses. And I can't use my wife as a crutch for me to keep using drugs.
When people talk like this, that mean they starting to change. They noticing it. Somebody's in their ear. That's good, bro. All you gotta do is get right with God, bro. Get right with God. I'm gonna pray for you.
And I really want to get off the streets and leave drugs alone. But in Baltimore City, to me, it's not going to happen. I think I have to leave the city to really leave these drugs alone.
Mm.
Because I know no sooner I leave this spot today, I know what I'm going to do. And I hope I don't get a hold of them drugs that put everybody else out today. A lot of nights I cry and I go to God in prayer, but it seems like God just don't answer my prayer. And I don't know what it is. I'm keep taking it back and giving it to
Cause you thinking that, bro. You gotta stop thinking that. God bless him right now, dear Lord, please.
him, keep taking it back. But I don't know what it is today.
Hello, everyone. It's your girl here, Donna Bruce. I'm back on Penn North, Boots on the Ground, DBU Inc. Um, you know how important this is to me. Devon passed away 2 blocks down the street on Eden Street, and we was able to get that street renamed in honor of him. So when I heard about it, I had just left work and I'm here, boots on the ground. We have some Narcan on the table. We have some resources. I'm a person with lived experience who have suffered from an overdose before. So this is very, very personal to me. The xylazine, the homelessness, the vacant buildings need to be fixed up. Access to mental care. Some people don't even have.
Keep telling you, I will never fuck with Westmore. I will never fuck with Westmore and not even an other nigga that's governor of Maryland. I never fuck with them until they do something to these cities, bro. Until y'all help these homeless people, bro. Until y'all get these people homes. Or y'all figure out a solution to have them better ways, bro. I don't give a fuck if you keep saying they that's their choice for using drugs. Criminals use choice all the time to do criminal dumb shit. And y'all let them live in a house for free. Fuck that shit. Get this shit right, Westmore. Cause this ridiculous. Look at this lady telling you, bro. So if she could get clean, that means the rest of them could get clean with help. Help this city, man. I don't give a fuck about nothing y'all doing until y'all help this city, bro. Help this fucking city, bro.
IDs. So
Everybody
how do we get them the resources? You have to come out here 10 o'clock at night and meet people at the level where they are. Not this is not a 9 to 5 thing. This is 24-hour for this district.
Where is the district person for this district? Like, they should be out here right now. Where's Brandon Scott, the mayor? He should be out here right now. Where is the commissioner at? He should be out here right now. And nobody is out here. Nobody is out here.
The mayor and the governor.
And I don't understand that.
And Scott, bitch ass.
I don't get that.
They're not doing
24
shit.
hours a day, the police sit on that corner, across the street,
Y'all mad at Trump.
on the corner of PENN North,
They just as
going
worse
east.
as him.
Mass transit police sit on this corner 24 hours a day, going west. So,
But they tired. You know how many times they come out, working across the street. Can't say the name of it, but working across the street. I know personally I have revived somebody.
I have too, many times.
That literally overdosed.
Right.
Right. So when I speak to the EMTs and when I speak to the police officers, they are tired and burned out. The young lady gave birth on the bus stop.
Right, they're tired and they burned out. And I've spoken to officers, Baltimore City police officers, that have said that they watch these things happen because they aren't getting paid what they're worth.
Well, now that's a whole nother system.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a whole nother
thing.
We're honestly talking about
That's a whole nother
system.
thing because if you got the nerve to say we watch these things happen because we not getting paid what it's worth, what the fuck you mean? You need to pay, nigga. You signed to be a fucking police officer, nigga. Save somebody's life, do justice, nigga. Policy, nigga. Do that. Politic and help the people. This shit ridiculous, bro. That
got
shit
flooded with all this money,
bro.
I'm looking for the organization.
They get money every year.
But I don't
Every
see
year.
I don't see two personal organizations that just got $1 million.
Even when your room is
Shit
80 degrees,
ridiculous,
your
bro.
bed can be 55. That's the pod.
Fuck you,
A cooling
Westmore.
cover that
I'm gonna say it again.
But
And fuck you, Brandon. Whatever the
I'm
fuck
gonna be
his
here.
name is.
I don't get grant money.
Bitch
I
ass.
don't get funding. I'm here because I'm a person with lived experience.
Right.
And my mission is gonna be completed. Like just a young lady, just a hug.
Right.
Just a hug to say, I care and I'm still here.
I hear you, Donna, but for me, and I think you are too,
This is
and I
good,
think you
this
are
is
too.
good.
I think that for me, I'm really caught up in the moment as to what's happening right now. And
Right.
the reason I say what's happening right now, because right now we're in a sense of urgency.
This
Like
is
this is an emergency. Like and this is like and it seems like the officials aren't taking it that way.
Not at all.
Where again, and I keep repeating myself, where are the faith leaders at? That Dwayne Simmons church right there, he in there 24/7, Simmons Memorial Baptist Church. Why isn't he up here with his evangelists? Where is Carter up at New Shiloh Baptist Church? Why isn't he down here? You understand? Where's Bethel down the street? Why aren't they down here?
yeah. I can relate to that.
But you want your congregants who come from Sandtown to tithe and offering, but you're not here when we really need you to be here.
That's a really
That
really
one, bro. And then that's why I used to get upset about my church, bro. If you don't know, I'm gonna just tell you. I used to go to a church way back then. It was called Living Waters. Then it became I-5. I used to go to this church called I-5, right? And they was new age, hip age church, right? Non-traditional, right? Point I'm making is they used to give back. They used to do toy drives. They used to do all these things. but they was giving back to Baltimore City, right? Brooklyn, down the street. But my thing was, why you not giving back to these low income, poverty restricted Section 8 homes in the counties, exact county that your church is in? Why are you leaving your county to go to Baltimore City? Even though it's Maryland, why are you leaving your county to go to Baltimore City and help another city? No, that's the misfortune. Bro, the point I'm making is you got counties, inner cities, not just Baltimore. You got inner cities, like where I'm from, where it's junkies, people snorting dope, smoking dope, cooking it up, junkie. They strung out, bro, and nobody's helping them. Lost their grandmother. They going through the same shit on this type of spec because they not in a big, large city. They in a small city. So it's like, where are these churches, bro? Where are these faith groups, bro? Like she's saying, where are y'all at? Y'all don't give a fuck about none of these black people, bro. Y'all don't give a fuck about nobody. Y'all don't give a fuck about nobody but yourselves, bro. And that's why I got upset with this whole Donald Trump shit, with this whole everything, bro. Because nobody give a fuck about nobody but themselves, bro. Point blank, bro.
The point is
Because if y'all did, bro, Westmore, Brandon, whatever, y'all be out here, bro. Florida, every state, bro, y'all be helping these people, bro. There's no way why LA looked the way it looked, bro. I swear to God, in Baltimore, we got way more homeless shelters. In DC, way more homeless shelters than even in California, where Skid Row is filled with them. Underground, too. I don't give a fuck about these people, man.
it's true. So we need to hold the people accountable.
People are mad and pissed off, and the police feel like they're not being paid enough. But
Fuck
this
'em.
is a part of the job.
Job.
What this is a part of the job.
Yeah, I
You
think
understand what I'm saying? This is a part of the job. Just like with Brandon Scott. Like when the kids go down Fells Point and tear it up and down Canton, and they down there carjacking,
All that.
and let's be honest, because it's a Caucasian middle class neighborhood, they down there, but we got a mass overdose going on here in the middle of Sandtown.
And y'all don't even give a fuck, but y'all don't get paid enough to go do that. So you're telling me y'all just get paid bare minimum just to go stop the black little niggas and shit, and from doing the shit, and they just out terrorizing because y'all don't give them shit else to do. Y'all make them feel like scum of the earth to go get a job. Then they get the job, bust their ass for the job. Then you want something from them.
Which is the hood, below. Wait a minute, people in the area are
Word
living
talk.
below poverty line, and you mean to tell me
Below
that the
poverty.
district person is not here, the mayor is not here, and the
And human needs don't
they
need to
looking
be
on the
met.
cameras because you look.
Their human needs don't need to be met. You know, everybody. I don't know.
If you really take a stop,
There's
and look,
solutions,
mhm.
but they don't want to. They don't want to resolve them.
See,
They
she's
like
just
things
advanced.
just as they are. Because otherwise,
She's just advanced. She's been through this. She's been it. So she's on another mind frame, right? You know, when you try to talk to people and not more so, she's seeing it different right now. She's like, this is nothing to her, and she's just trying to move forward. She's going through the motions right now and very upset. She is like, this ain't nothing new, and it's like, y'all just need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? But they all right in their own way because Westmore, you're a bitch. And the Scott, you're a bitch. You need to fall like a bridge. This is a old. This is a. Hold on. That old lady right there, yo. That old lady right there. That's an old lady that's healthy and got God in her life. Pay attention. Condominiums is crazy. Facts. You can't see. What about now?
Come home to that shit, you ain't got no lights, you ain't got no electricity. Hard to get a job. Nobody trying to help you.
Nobody.
So the little money you get high.
Right.
Because to get high takes the pain away. That's all it is, but it only relieves it for a minute. Because when the money gone, the pain is still there. When the good feeling leaves, oh my God, you still in pain. And now you in pain and you broke. Now what you going to do? Damn, I got to go out here and hustle. I got to sell some dope, some coke. I got to pitch for somebody on the street. I got to panhandle. I got to go to the store and steal socks and shoes and sugar and soap and sell this shit on the street just to put a couple of dollars in
Yeah,
my pocket.
that's a
And when you
big
get the couple of dollars in your pocket, what you going to do? Yeah, well, I can't pay no rent where it's only a couple of dollars, so I might as well go get a pill. At least I'll feel good for a little while. A pill will help me feel good for a minute.
He got
And
sense
it's
too. He
only a
got God
minute.
in
Then I
his life.
gotta go and do it again. Then it becomes a habit. Then it becomes we are creatures of habit. So you get used to doing this shit, and then you think it becomes normal. It just becomes normal to you. Just becomes normal to you.
Oh my God, boy, that was a good one. Heart of the city, man. You just took my heart, bro.
Attention, Dark.
You just took my heart, bro. I think I wanna end it on that one, y'all. That one kinda like pissed me off a lot, bro. Like, I'm somebody who door dashes in this city, bro. Who be in the poverty restricted areas, who give back to the homeless, who do all these things, bro. And I see it day to day. I see the junkies ODing. I see the junkies high. I see them begging for money. I see the police ride by. I see them steal. I see them. And to see something like that, especially I didn't drove past Penn North. I didn't deliver over there. Excuse me. To see this like this, bro, it's different when you seeing it in real life, right? Every day and you live in it. You're like, man, that's every day. Like, you feel me? Your mind is accustomed to it. But when you see this shit on video, bro, you like, where the fuck was I at that day? And why I ain't hear it on the news? These people don't give a fuck about nobody, bro. That shit broke my heart, man. Shout out to the city, man. I love it, man. I love them shits. Yeah, I'm originally from PG County. Yeah, originally from PG County. Moved on the other side of the county, which the county is Anne Arundel, but I lived in Laurel, which is South Laurel, PG, but South Laurel. Moved on the other side of Anne Arundel, which is Severn, which is now down the street. About 25 minutes, about 15 minutes from Laurel, 15 minutes from Baltimore. Feel me? Anne Arundel County, Severn. Lived in there. Moved out my parents' house out of Severn and moved into the city. Now I live in the city, Baltimore. You feel me? All my friends from Baltimore, more than half of my friends from Baltimore. I got family, all my family either from New York or Virginia. So everything else here I created. You feel me? Baltimore, Maryland shit. Know what I'm saying? That one. These, you feel me? What is ride life? Let's see what else we got in here, man. You feel me? Watch one more video, go to sleep. Did I say go to sleep? I didn't mean to say sleep. Come on, we ready. We ready to watch this one.
If you were incarcerated at a Maryland juvenile detention center, you may qualify for compensation from a state established.
Haley, everybody calls me Nola. Melinda Tyler. Melinda Tyler.
How old are you?
35.
What would you say like your main source of income?
Walking the streets. That's my only source of income.
Like
What
the
would you say
video,
your
like
main
the
source of
video.
income is out here?
I don't ride with the
Prostitute.
How much would you say you spend a day on using?
On average, probably like $400. One of them, this guy picked me up. Everybody knew about him. They called him the silver BMW guy, and picked me up. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning for me to go to the hospital, and I didn't go because I was too busy smoking crack, and I wound up losing my finger. Welcome to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Y'all don't get it, yo. Y'all don't get it. To come from here and see this shit and live in it and make it out, or even if you get a chance, bro. Y'all think all them other cities bad. Y'all think all them other cities wicked, bro. Ain't no city like Baltimore, bro. Get that shit correct. Ain't no city like it. The junkie rate? What's the junkie rate? Let's see. Wait, what do you mean by that? Like the junkie death rate, or like what's the junkie rate as far as them living here? Nigga, over 1 million.
Melinda Tyler. Melinda Tyler.
They in South right now, nigga.
35.
South right now. Nigga.
How long you been out here for?
This time around, it's been about 4 or 5 years since about 2020.
See how they say this time around? Because junkies be getting clean, bro. And then you have shit, like I said in the last video, the last one, they go through deaths and shit, and they don't know how to obtain that. They don't know how to go through that. They don't know how to go through that. I wish this fucking rain stopped, bro. So sad.
What would you say like your main source of income?
Walking the streets. That's my only source of income.
It's horrible out here.
How is that?
How is the income?
Airthorpe, Maryland.
Yeah, how is that going? Is it a safe thing to do out here?
No, I mean it's good money, but it's mentally exhausting and not safe. I've been in some bad situations.
You describe the bad situations.
One of them, this guy picked me up. Everybody knew about him. They called him the silver BMW guy.
And how the fuck do they be getting vapes though? How the hell they be getting their hands on these vapes though? I got some of these junkies over 21 for sure, and got lighters, right? I assume. I don't fucking know.
And picked me up. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he took me down to the industrial. And that was cool. Like we do that all the time. Like, you know, get dates down there. But we got in the back seat. He wanted to get in the back seat. So I'm like, okay. He wouldn't give me my money up front. That was like a red flag. I usually don't do nothing without getting my money up front. But then like he's a guy. It's late at night. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just do it. So I started giving him head, you know, and he was talking about how good I was or whatever. And then he asked me to pull my pants down, and I said no. Like, you paid for a blowjob, like that's more money. He's like, well, how much more? And I was like, you know, it's $60. And he's like, 60 total or 60 more? And I'm just like kind of irritated. I'm like, I just want to get it done, you know? And I'm like, come on, man, what are you trying to do? And he was like, don't get smart. And then that was kind of like alarming a little bit the way he said it. And then he was like, I was like, come on, what are you trying to do? And he banged me in my face while I was sucking his country in my face. I said, don't get smart. So I was scared. I've never been in a situation like that before, being out here that long. And so I went to go try to jump out the side door, and I went to open it, and he had the child safety locks on, so you couldn't get out. So at that point, I was scared. I drove through the front 2 seats and ran out the back seat, or the driver passenger side door, and just ran. I was so scared I pissed my pants while I was running. It was scary. But I got out. Like there was a tow truck driving down that early in the morning, and he gave me a ride down to the bar that was close to there. So.
Nigga say y'all having pimps in Baltimore, nigga. That's not a pimp. That's somebody who told you what to do and you didn't do it, and she just made it out. She got lucky. We got killers in Baltimore, nigga. Mass homicide murderers. Like, she would have died that night if she didn't get out of there. Ain't no pimps. She's the pimp. She pimping herself out for the drugs. She the pimp. The moment he hit her is because she was pimping the nigga. 60 more, nigga. I need that. Talking about you want this, you pay for this. He won't go on for that. That's why he did what he did, but she won't making it out. If anything, he probably was on the binge. Shit. And needed some money. Because he done already pimped himself out.
I got that one. That was probably like the worst one I've ever been in, which isn't that bad compared to situations other people have been in out here.
I'm keeping it a buck.
So that's that. Back.
You hear a war story like this from a girl like this in Baltimore with a nigga dealing with a nigga, that nigga was on the drugs that he was selling her. Believe that.
In 2023, 2 years ago, I was ripping a piece of chore boy that people use, for their stems to smoke crack, and it cut my finger. The cut started getting pretty bad, and it got infected. And someone had actually called a Uber for me and paid for an Uber for me to go to the hospital, and I didn't go because I was too busy smoking crack.
Wow.
And I wound up losing my finger.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Off, amputated. Never get that back. I got pregnant back in, was it 23, 24? I don't know. She turned a year old July 1st. So.
And I ain't gonna know. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Most of these girls be looking like sisters, cousins, mom and daughter. And even if they is or not, I'm just trying to figure out why most, like, all right, if you from out here, right, and you live where I live, and you know what I know, like the people out here know, we would call this Karen, this Becky, we'll call her, she looks like Dundalk. You know what I'm saying? Dundalk is a part in Baltimore on the other side of the water where them motherfuckers be tripping. She look like Dundalk. You know what I'm saying? Dundalk junkies. She don't look like a Park Heights junkie. She don't like an over East junkie. She look like Dundalk junkie, but this could be over East. I think this South though.
My mom has custody of her. No, doesn't have custody of her, but she has her right now. So she's in West Virginia, so I can't even see her.
West Virginia is crazy.
I got pregnant out here with a date, so I don't know who that is. I don't know. People said when you first started getting high, did you say like, oh, I'm gonna go out there and get dates and get high? And this time around, I was like, yeah, I did. Like I was working. No, I actually by then I quit my job, but I was living with this guy who I was dating, and he was working, and supporting me. I was taking care of his mom during the day. And one day, like we would get high on the weekends. I couldn't handle that. I need to get high. Like I've been getting high all day, every day, since I've been out here since 2020. The day I had my daughter, I left the hospital that same day to go get high. When my finger got amputated, I think I might have went almost 24 hours that day without getting high. But I was in the hospital, and I had someone bring me crack in the hospital to get high. So yeah, that was that. So I was sober 2019 for a year. Prior to that, I've been getting high on and off since 2009. I'm 35 now, so it's a long time. I graduated high school in 2007. I was going to college. I got my high school diploma one time. And it just went downhill. So 2018, I have a son. He's 13. Sorry, this is a little bit bouncing around a lot, but whatever. I'm not a professional. But I have a son. He's 13. He got a woman who I thought was like a really good woman. She was his grandmother, non-biological grandmother. She was in the hospital when he was born. So I had my son by myself until he was 7, and I wasn't getting high. I was a manager. I had a car. I had my own place. I had him. And 18, when he was 7, I asked her to watch him while I went to the hospital for a psych evaluation because I just wasn't feeling right in the head, and that's 5 days. So while I was in the hospital, she went and gotten temporary emergency custody of him. She said that she didn't know where I was and that I just dropped him off and abandoned him, and she needed emergency custody of him to take him to appointments and stuff. So within a week, my life got turned upside down.
It's sad because, bro, I'm dealing with that shit with my baby mama, and I'm not even on drugs. I'm just dealing with somebody who's so stupid, right? But it's like, do I have people go through what I'm going through or what she went through, and they'll feel so entitled to your kid, bro? Or whatever. They thought they was helping you, and then they turn on you, and they'll next thing you know they'll write a whole statement on you and get your kid took from you, bro. And like I said, bro, it'd be deaths, lost job, all of this shit, bro. People will give it up, bro, for drugs, bro.
Time I
I
got out of the
just thank
hospital,
God
I
for
went to go pick him
he
up
in my
from
life.
school early to take him to get
Real.
lunch because I hadn't seen him in 5 days, and they said I couldn't because I didn't have custody of him. And so prior to that, I was clean, sober, taking my kid, and once that happened, I started using again, and here I am.
So
I grew up in a United onesie. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, both.
that's a cute little baby.
Not good. Do you have anything to ask?
What would it take for you to get clean?
It's a mind thing. It's a mental thing. I have support. Like I have people like on my side telling me, get clean. I've had people that have dropped me off at rehabs and I just left. It's a mind thing. Like you got to want it. I can't just be like, okay, well I'm gonna go get sober because you want me to get sober. That's not how it works. You can go to rehab because someone wants you to go, but you're not gonna stay clean, or you might not even stay there. I think I'm ready now. I feel like I want to go this week to rehab or to a detox and see where it goes from there. I can't say I'm not going to get high again. I can't say I'm going to stay the whole time. I can't say I'm not. It's just whatever happens, happens one day at a time.
So could you explain the drugs out here now? Is everything like mixed with
Fentanyl. Yeah.
xylazine?
Xylazine, not everything. That one's not really too prevalent around here. You can tell because it like knocks you out, and they have tests. Sparks gives you tests for those. But I know I went to the Suboxone clinic, took on Suboxone a while ago, or methadone a while ago. I'm not on it right now, but and they did the drug test obviously, and I had no heroin in my system. So I do heroin or fentanyl now, and crack, and I smoke crack, and I shoot dope, and I had no heroin in my system at all. So I don't even think there's cocaine in the crack anymore. I really don't.
It ain't. Step
Have you ever
on.
OD'd before?
I've had to be Narcan at least 30 times
Mm.
in my life so far, within the past 4 years. That's scary.
Have you lost any friends out here as well?
Everybody that I've talked to before I started getting high this time around, I no longer have. Like I said, I was sober for about a year, living in a recovery house before I got messed up this time around, and I had made some pretty decent friends out there in rehab. I was in Annapolis, Crownsville, and I haven't spoke to them since I started getting high.
Annapolis, Crownsville. Now, if you know what Crownsville look like, let me show you. If you don't know what the Crownsville look like, okay? Yep, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Ooh, it's a documentary. Bro, Maryland, I ain't gonna lie. Maryland, bro. Hold on, bro. Maryland, bro. Maryland is creepy, bro. This whole DMV shit creepy, bro. I'ma keep it a buck.
Patients were put
Look,
there, and that was the last they were seen of.
look, we just gonna go to the mental hospital. It's not here no more. And I know so many people didn't die in that motherfucker. I know it, bro. Poor shit, this shit low-key scaring me, bro. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, Gardenzia. I used to go to Gardenzia, y'all. I used to go to Gardenzia when I caught my little weed cases and shit. You feel me? In GB though, not Crownsville, in Glen Burnie. Know what I'm saying? I didn't been in real rooms with real junkies. Met some of these junkies in real life. Did real drug class with them. All
Haley
I did was
Thomas, but
sell
everybody
weed.
calls me
I
Nola.
had to act
No
like
one
I was
knows out here
big.
knows my real name, really. I'm 25.
How long you been out here?
Uh, Out here, or like out there, like
I
on
mean,
the,
like just out in the streets. I mean,
like
like you in the beginning, you were telling me how you and your boyfriend was boosting. You know, how long you y'all been boosting and getting
I mean,
high?
I've been getting high for like 4 years. But I just started coming out here. Really, it's not really my thing like that. But my boyfriend's in jail, so we're boosters.
So you ended up on the streets because he locked up.
Yeah, he got locked up. He got in a police chase, and the car stopped running, and the tire blew out. And without a car and him in jail, I can't go boosting. So
the streets.
yeah, this is what I guess it is.
Do you have a car? Do you
No.
have a clean driving record? Did you
No.
know that you could pay as low as $39 a month in car insurance?
For
How much,
real?
you ask? It's super easy.
What?
Click below, enter your zip code, tell us basic
Oh
information,
no, you
and you'll
you
have the
want to
cheapest
know
car
too
insurance.
much, nigga.
Where you originally from?
Catonsville.
She look
What
like
brought you to Baltimore?
Honestly, I don't know.
So how you start getting out?
An ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
He introduced you to.
You look like
Yeah,
Kate.
I mean, I dipped and dabbled and stuff like that. I was a dancer, so I used to sniff a lot of coke and stuff, but I never did anything like what I do now. But
So what do you do now?
a crack and heroin, like dope, I guess.
So what would you say your main source of income is out here?
Prostitute.
How much would you say you spend a day on using?
On average, probably like $400.
$400 per day?
Yeah.
How much do you make from, you know?
Oh, see,
working
I'm a
street?
little bit different though, cause I got dates that I know from the strip club and stuff like that. So I got a little bit more higher clientele and stuff like that than some of the girls out here. So I got dates that'll pay me like $100, $150, and stuff like that. Not as much. Like out here, you don't make as much. Here they lowball you.
Yeah, 'cause I ain't gonna lie.
It's
I've been around this area for a long while, and it's a lot different. It's changed a lot from what it used to be.
Yeah,
So what's your family think about what you do?
I don't talk to them like that really anymore. I used to, but we're not getting along right now.
So do you see yourself ever getting clean?
Yeah, one day I gotta get off dope before Jimmy comes home. So, cause he won't be on it, and I don't want him to start doing it. I've been trying to stop.
You have any kids?
Yeah,
How old?
I've had 3 kids. I have a 7-year-old who lives with my family, and then I have another kid who's in the system, and then I have a third kid who I put up for adoption.
So when you get clean, are you planning to get your kids back?
Not the other 2, I don't think. Just the one. The other 2, they kind of, I don't know, they're already like set where they are. You know what I mean? I don't want to come up and corrupt that.
Yeah.
But my oldest, she's with my family and stuff like that. She knows who I am and stuff. So that, yeah. But the other 2, I don't want to just jump in their life and cause a whole bunch of chaos. That's not fair.
So what does a clean life look for you?
Vacation. I miss traveling.
So you're 25 now. I mean, at what age do you believe that the clean it's time to stop?
Maybe by 30. Hopefully before then. Hopefully by 30 though. Before I hit menopause. Definitely. I want to have a real life one day, like with kids. Like that's the thing that sucks about a lot of these girls out here. A lot of them are a lot older than me. Like they're like 30-something years old, 40 years old. They can't have kids no more. Like their life is this, and that's how it's gonna be.
Stop.
See, she
I'm
got
so
a head.
young.
She got a head. But don't let that I'm so young shit cook you, baby girl. Cause you're cooked right now. You're fucking cooked. You got this dent in your head. I don't know where that's from. Point I'm making is do not succumb to that shit though. Yes, you're young. Yes, you got time on your hands. The fact that you got time on your hands and all you're doing is this is the problem. Clean it up, Haley.
To get married and have kids with someone and like have a whole nother life. Some of these bitches is just stuck out here. This is what they know and it's all they'll ever know. It's sad. I mean, it's sad that I'm out here too, but
Can you explain the feeling it was for you the first time you used?
stuck. I don't know.
Stuck.
Um,
I'm gonna have so much fun editing this shit, bro, because this shit then went out 30 times. After tonight, I'm shutting this down and then I'll refresh this whole thing tomorrow because I can't believe this shit right now. Let's finish this video.
hide it from me anymore. So I don't know. It was just there already.
Said it was there.
I didn't have to go find it. Like I didn't use for the first time and then have to go find it. You know what I mean? It was already right there. So it was like I woke up one day and it was like I was just an addict. Like I just realized it. You know what I mean?
Like, let me try this.
And then it was just around the whole time. So it's like I never. I think I used it was like the first week I started using it. I thought it had only been like 3 days and it'd been like 7. And I was like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
And what's some advice you can give the younger generation though that might want to think step out here and start using?
Don't.
Use.
Stay. Listen to your parents. Definitely. And your family. Even if you don't have parents. I don't have parents. So listen to your family. Because they do love you. Even if you don't think it.
They do. They do.
Especially because you don't want to end up out there. I never thought I'd end up out here.
The blockbuster Dark mobile game
They
of
do love you though.
2025, MU. Dark Epoch is too intense.
Such a sad reality.
I'm closing the door. I don't need your shadow around here anymore. Your promises are bitter. Your whispers unkind.
She just got picked up by the Migo nigga. Picked up by the Migo nigga. She needs to leave the streets alone. Drugs ain't on the shit she on. You take you a tester and you might see how drugs isn't meant for we. You should stick to the weed.
Where are you originally from?
Anne Arundel County.
See, Anne Arundel County. So, GB,
What brought you to
what I
Baltimore?
tell you niggas? What I tell you niggas?
Can you explain like the first time you
GB.
used heroin?
Good.
First time I used heroin?
Yeah.
I'll start with crack.
Oh, you started crack? How old was you?
So the first time I started crack, it was 2009. So I was like 18, 19, something like that. And I was dating this guy. He was 40, 30, late 30s, early 40s. And he worked for the state highway patrol. He was getting high here and there on like weekends and stuff. And prior to that, I was sniffing pills here and there, Xanax and what was it back then, Oxycontin and stuff. So I asked him what the crack was like because I know that was the upper, and he told me how it felt and what it was like to him.
I swear to God, if she dated Lee, look, yo, Lee was somebody, I met at Gardenzia when I was in drug class for probation and all the shit I had to finish. Lee was this dude who worked for the state highway or like them big trucks and go on trees and do all this shit, bro. He made money. I'm talking about this nigga Lee. Say he got so high one time, stole a car from the dealership, then crashed it into Curtis Bay Bridge, bro. Tunnel bridge, overlook, whatever the fuck, crashed it, and he was still alive, bro. Telling us the story in drug class, bro. This nigga Lee said that he used to This nigga Lee said that he used to buy $90,000 worth of coke, bro. 90,000 is crazy, bro. Some people don't even see 10. 90,000 versus I don't want to get sidetracked. I just think she was dating Lee because she said something about enter on the
And I
county.
don't say he got
That's
me on it. I say he introduced me to it. Nobody forced me to do drugs, you know. So I asked him like, "Well, can I try it?" He let me try it, and instantly.
Dope man, go away.
man. Shout out Heart of the City, man. Shout out Heart of the City, man. Y'all want to learn more about the city? What y'all want to know? I want to watch this one time. We're gonna watch this later. The Addicted Next Door Neighbor. Oh, that come out today. We're gonna watch this one later. Zazaline. Okay, he about to give us a tip on the Zazaline. Y'all stay tuned. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy YG5, man. We done did our shit again. And I love y'all so much. It's your boy signing out. It's your boy YG Fizzle. Mo Dizzle. Hold my nuts if you want to tickle. Nigga. Nah, for real though. I love y'all, man. Y'all really, you know what I'm saying? Making me feel warm. Calling me about a whole bro, but I already did my shit. Wait, hold on. What that shit that I'm looking for? Oh yeah, there you go. Alright, there you go. When that money gone, the pain still gonna be there. Calling me about I already did my shit. Calling me about bro, I already did my shit. Oh, I already did my shit. I already did my shit. I already did my shit.
that you're probably not so familiar with. Y'all probably familiar with YouTube, dude, dummy, stupid, Deckle gang, all that. That's Black Baltimore. White Baltimoreans speak a little bit different, and here's a little example. Hey, ho, let me tell you about this here, ho. It's like a real live reenactment of a lady that I met who was telling me about the history of where she's from, which is Harford Road. Harford Horn. Their accent's a little bit different. They say Balmer, they say horn, hey horn, and then they also say things like water. Family Dollar is at horn. You should be a bowling alley horn. She was telling me down the street where there's a Family Dollar, it used to be a bowling alley. And next year, horn, it was the old theater. Apparently, near that there was no theater. Hey, we used to watch things like Dracula, horn. Watching Dracula, like dollar movies. Let me tell you about this here, horn. Thank you, Miss Linda, for that real case study that we're giving to people right now.
Need to put some. Y'all know the fuck.
I'm gonna put y'all on. That sometimes I'm gonna put y'all on.
Yeah, I already did my shit. Nah, though, I love y'all though, man. I'm out of here, man. We on to the next, man, and that's that, man. Love y'all, man. It's your boy YG5, man. I already did my shit, nigga.